So you've decided it's time to buy your house in Oklahoma City, but it's your first home purchase, you're a little nervous at the long task list in front of you, and you don't know exactly where to start. I'm going to narrow down your list and show you the first 5 steps you need to take so that shopping for your dream home doesn't leave you in agony. Be sure to watch to the end to find out the number 1 mistake buyers make when they start shopping for a home. Step number 1, decide where in Oklahoma City you want to live. OKC has some very diverse and unique areas. Do you want to be in Oklahoma City or a suburb like Yukon or Mustang or more? Perhaps the Paseo District is calling your name, or maybe the Plaza District. Maybe you like the nightlife of Bricktown. Drive around during your free time and see what areas speak to you and draw you in. Step number 2, take a hard look at your finances. What do you have in savings for things like earnest money, appraisals, inspections, down payment, insurance, and closing costs? What can you afford monthly? But sometimes you can afford more than you actually want to pay. So what do you feel comfortable paying each month? Step number 3, figure out your needs. Figure out what your non-negotiables are. How many bedrooms do you need? How many bathrooms do you need? Does your yard have to have a fence? Do you need to be close to public transportation? Do you need a dedicated office or hobby space? Find out what your deal breakers are. But don't worry if after you start looking, this list changes. Make it a fluid list and not a set in stone list. You may find out quickly that the things you thought were needs weren't really deal breakers after all. Step number 4, figure out your wants. Things that you want, but you'd be okay with it if the house you fall in love with doesn't have. Bonus items and preferences. For example, you prefer white cabinets in the kitchen. You want a walk-in shower in the primary suite instead of a tub shower combo. You're not a fan of subway tile. The walls are painted a color you don't like. It's an easy fix. Don't let this one hang you up when you're looking at homes. And step number 5, sit down and talk to your lender and see what you qualify for and ask any questions you may have about the process. This is the number 1 mistake home buyers make, not talking to their lender before they start looking at homes. Your lender should walk you through the process. They will take a look at your savings and see if you're going to need down payment assistance or if you'll need to have the seller pay a portion of your closing costs on your behalf. From here, they will tell you what price point you want to stay under to keep your monthly payments where you're comfortable. They will talk to you about all the different loan types and what each one would mean for you and your situation. They will provide you with a pre-qualification or pre-approval letter so you know how much house you can afford and you know what price point to look in. A good lender will answer questions you didn't even know you needed to have answered. They are a valuable resource, so take the time to have a conversation with them and build that relationship. So remember, when you're ready to buy a house in Oklahoma City, you first need to decide where in OKC you want to live. Then take a hard look at your finances, figure out your needs versus your wants, and then have a conversation with a reputable lender to help you figure out how much house you can afford. Now that you know the first 5 steps, you'll want to watch my next video, what to do when your wants don't fit into your home buying budget. Are you finding that your list of needs is a lot bigger than you anticipated? Do you have filet mignon dreams on a ground beef budget? The tips in my next video will help you narrow down your list, find your true deal breakers, and stay within your budget while still getting a home you love. If you have any questions about real estate in Central Oklahoma, don't hesitate to reach out.